I have a music suggestion today.
Oh, well, yeah, let's hear that. Something
right.
positive. Well, sorry. You know what? Let me just apologize, everybody. I don't mean to be a proponent of bad vibes or negativity, ladies and gentlemen.
But fuck that bitch.
And I hope that you had a laugh at my expense.
It's okay to laugh at our pain.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, that really is the niche of our podcast, is just bitching about the things that suck in our life and hope that other people think it's funny and laugh at us.
All right. Speaking of bitching about stuff, my song is called Punk's Dead. It's by Soft Play. They're a British full-in punk band.
Rate that band name out of 10. Soft Play.
Rated out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think it goes hard.
It's cool.
I was trying to remember who it was, and I typed in Soft Cell.
Soft Cell is not the same.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Tainted Love is a banger, though.
Yeah. So Soft Play, British punk band. Their song Punk's Dead. I found it on Instagram. Like just scrolling, I saw got pushed the music video or whatever. It was cool, and then I was in Jake's car, and he just happened to be playing it. One beef I have with the song is that it's a little on the nose. It's satire. But it's a little on the nose. But man,
more on the nose than Creepy Crawlers. Have you listened to that song yet, all the way through? Do you remember?
Yes.
They're harvesting babies for adrenochrome.
About the same, on the nose, but that one was just so ridiculous. Yeah. This one, you'll just it's the singer's talk. From what I gather, people are upset at them for something. I think they changed their name or something like that. I hear them.
Wow, really?
They talk about changing their name in the song. I just found
crazy.
This band.
That's a coincidence.
Either they changed their name or maybe they're changing what they're talking about because they're making some political statements, something like that. And I guess some of the fans were pissed off. So it's just him screaming about I don't like change and shit like that. It just goes really hard. And then I listened to some of their other songs, and there's one called Mirror Muscles.
Cool.
And it's, again, a little on the nose, but fucking, it's satire about hitting the gym a bunch, and I think it's satire. I don't know. Maybe he's just really gung-ho about creatine, but yeah, it also goes really hard. So, yeah, check them out. Soft Play. And I guess AJ saw them when they were over in the UK. They were just walking down the street when they were getting ready to go see what's his face from.
What the fuck does AJ do to just attract?
I don't know.
Well, you guys remember?
Oh, hold
AJ?
on, let me finish the story. So they were going to see Liam Gallagher.
Yeah,
I think the dude from Oasis or whatever. And they were just walking down the street to go to the fucking pub to get a beer before the show, and they just walked past a bar, and Soft Play was just playing in there, and they're like, "Whoa, that's Soft Play, sick! We're gonna go
watch.
Well, no, they just went to the show, but yeah,
okay, sick. Are they a UK band?
Yeah,
oh.
British is full, man.
Yeah, I'll sign off.
Dude,
do you know Fontaines DC? Have you listened to them at all recently? Jake's all about them right now.
Are they a British punk band?
They're not so much punk. They kind of dwell a little bit in the punk region, but it's not entirely punk, but kind of at times. If you were in the car with Jake, you definitely heard a song.
Yeah, probably. Did you have a point? Because I'm going to make a point.
I was just wondering if you'd listen to them.
I hadn't. But I was thinking about this on the car ride home, and when I was listening to Soft Play, and you're obviously really big into Idols, and Fontaine's fuckery, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago, I was really interested in Australian psych rock bands, and I always was drawing the parallel between the British Invasion when the Beatles or whatever, and I was this is Australia's moment. The Australian psych scene is really big. I think we might be maybe it's just our circle, but I feel we're having a moment because I'm seeing so many fucking British punk bands right now. It's really hot. I think that scene is really popping. It's really intoxicating for a lot of people.
Yeah. They're just so silly and screaming about stuff all the time.
They just sound so funny.
Cool. They sound so cool.
What other British punk bands are you listening to?
Yard Act. Gosh. I don't know if they're all British, but I'll just rattle off some bands that I'm listening to recently. I've been listening to Viagra Boys a ton.
They're not from...
I don't think they are either.
They're sick, though.
Teen Mortgage. They're all right. Sometimes they get a little bit weird, like randomly, like you'll hear a kick drum and you're like, that's an 808 off of Splice. Like, I don't... It's weird. Squid, which we suggested a while ago. Chalk. These band names are crazy. This song is called Static. Static by Chalk.
What do you think's happening culturally? Do you think,
and Folly Group. Holy shit, Folly Group is so good.
Yeah, I know Folly Group. Yeah.
Oh, and here's another one. These guys, I promise you aren't. Well, I already suggested these guys twice, but still listening to Model Actors a lot as well.
Yeah,
but they're sick. Folly Group they've done some remixes of each other's songs, so I think they might have done something at some point. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I just, I love thinking about the wave of culture.
Yeah, it's cool.
And maybe what made grunge so big in the 90s, I think was coming from the 80s, which was so electronic and overproduced. Like, the attraction was, oh, this is so raw. And then you think about the early 2000s, fucking, same shit. Overproduced, very electronic. I'm using the word overproduced. Maybe it sounds negative. Neither negative or positive. Just, heavy production. 2016, the teens, not as much production, but I think people are really attracted to raw whatever. And then maybe just, maybe it's the state of the world. People are just pissed off and they just love a good screaming match.
True.
Yeah, just think about
I also just think that it scratches like an itch. Like, I think rap kind of went there first, where a lot of hip hop artists started writing shorter songs, and it was just like for the sake of like fun and like just a bop.
Yeah.
And like punk is kind of answering that call for guitar bands in a way.
Yeah.
Where it's like, fucking,
let's have some
this
fun.
song can just fucking rip for 1 minute and 45 seconds and that's it.
Okay, yeah, so that's got to be it, because if you think about it, when I was saying like, this 20 teens, it wasn't overproduction, but it was a lot of rock music, was a lot of soft music. Mac DeMarco, fucking Mild High Club, Men I Trust, Tame Impala, like